It's a glamorous event spiced with colorful dances at Jerry Adams' recent appointment as Chief Tax Officer of the state by the state governor. Politicians and different leaders are in attendance. We were there.
The executive chairman of the Kaduna State Internal Revenue Service, Kadris, Mr. Jerry Adams, is being celebrated over his recent appointment as the Chief Tax Officer of the state by Governor Uba Sani. This dinner in his honor is put together by his friends and associates, led by the National President of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, Titus Amba, who thanks Governor Sani for appointing Mr. Adams with an assurance that, knowing him as one of their own, he will live up to expectations. It's a roll call of who's who in Kaduna State at the Murtala Muhammad Square in the state capital as special guests arrive for the grand civic reception. The Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, who serves as the mother of the day, leads other personalities to the event. Some of the guests include the Deputy Governor of Kogi State, Joel Salifu, and his Kebbi State counterpart, Umar Tafida, the representative of the Chief of Defence Staff, Major General Mark Maman, who doubles as the chairman of the occasion, as well as the First Lady of Kaduna State, Hajia Hafsat Uba Sani. Others include the former Governor of Kaduna State, Ramalan Yero, the Chief of Staff to the Kaduna State Governor, Sani Kila, one of the hosts, the National President of the Nigerian Union of Teachers, Titus Amba, and the Accountant General of Kwara State, Abdul Ganiyu Sani. The list also includes serving and past commissioners of Kaduna State Government, serving and past National and State Assembly members, traditional rulers, and other prominent Nigerians. It's a glamorous event spiced with colorful dances and other attractions. Chairman of the occasion and the NUT President both kickstart the event by extolling the leadership qualities of the #1 tax manager in Kaduna State.
I've known Jerry for over 40 years. We have been childhood friends. We came up together, so I know what he is capable of. But I must say one thing, and I will talk as a friend, more or less, to Jerry, that the governor of the state has bestowed a lot of confidence in you, and that is why he gave you this appointment. So please, I want to plead with you that in whatever you are doing, as long as you are holding this appointment, you must do it with diligence.
We as friends and associates of Comrade Jerry Adams felt that it is very, very important and necessary for us to galvanize ourselves together as his friends, to honor him.
From being an executive director of the Kaduna State Internal Revenue Service to his current position as the chief taxman of the state, Jerry Adams' journey is a testament to his unwavering commitment and tireless work ethics. One after the other, the dignitaries pour encomiums on the celebrant, describing him as someone who goes after what he wants and gets it.
We gather to honor a man who embodies the values of humility and hard work in public service. A man whose actions are guided by duty and desire to bring positive change in the revenue generation drive of our state. It is clear that Jerry is not just a taxman. He is also a bridge builder and a trusted associate whose influence traverses far and wide.
Just like the President said, a taxman is not a friend. And I think you are not going to make a lot of friends if you are going to do your job. And if I may ask you to begin with this hall, at the end of the day, apart from those that are under pay as you earn, majority of us that are here don't pay tax. That means your job it's not as easy as you think.
Mr. Jerry, a simple word for you is you should be honest. You should be sincere. You should be straightforward in your drive to catapult the revenue base and revenue generation of Kaduna State.
Beyond extolling the leadership qualities of the celebrant, other dignitaries have some words of advice for him as he strives to raise Kaduna State's revenue base.
Jerry Adams, based on my understanding, he is like somebody born in the middle of the lions, born in the middle of the eagles and the dove. If you want the lion to tear flesh, you don't need to go and buy claws. If you want a dove to give any kind of love, you don't need to give any pet name. And if you want an eagle to fly, don't contribute your own feather. That is the best quality I know of Mr. Jerry Adams.
More entertainment is provided by the Kaduna State Cultural Troupe and others. An indigene of Kaura local government area of Kaduna State, Mr. Jerry Adams worked in the private sector for over 20 years before he was appointed as Executive Director at the Kaduna State Internal Revenue Service by Governor Nasir El-Rufai's administration in 2019. With hard work and dedication to duty, he was elevated to the enviable position of Executive Chairman of the Revenue Service by Governor Ubasani in 2023. Since his appointment, he has introduced some new reforms into the service aimed at repositioning it for better efficiency. For the celebrant, this honor is a challenge for greater service to his state and humanity. He uses the opportunity to remind the public of the importance of payment of taxes and the need for all to key into his tax administration drive.
My major objective now is to see how in the next few years Kaduna State will never rely on the allocation from the center before it pays salary. It will never rely on the allocation from the center before it brings development.
One of the highlights of the event is an award presentation to the celebrant for his outstanding leadership qualities and service to humanity.